Hello there, Gemini. I hope you are keeping well. So this is your collective love reading. It's going to run from the 25th of Feb up until the 18th of March. Guys, this is a completely spontaneous reading. Your reading wasn't due next. It was actually Taurus, but Spirit has been coming in really strongly and just keeps saying Gemini, Gemini. I tried to record Taurus's reading 3 times. It just wasn't happening. And yeah, I finally realised what it was. They want me to do Gemini's reading. I'm going to spurt everything out here. I'm just going to go for it. Sorry if it's scattered. I start stammering, stuttering, hesitating. The wealth of messages I've got coming through is bonkers. Okay, so I normally have tourmaline in on readings, psychic protection, energetic protection, to help you with blockages. Spirit wants me to take that away from there, as if the death card has gone through, the transition has gone through, or it's near completion. Guys, remember, you're all on different timelines. It's not going to fit for you at this moment because some of you won't have reached it yet. It'll be a predictive reading. Others of you will identify with it now. Some of you will be way past it. Right, I'm just needing to slow Spirit down a little bit here because they are... Okay, so I've replaced the tourmaline with citrine that's up at the back there, the tiny little fellow at the back. I'll point it out with my wand. The tiny little one there. That's about bringing yourself into balance. So if you're into your crystals, there's something around your solar plexus there. And once you cleanse that, you'll then be able to move forward onto this new beginning. The pink candle over at the back there, that's friendship, and I've cleansed it in eucalyptus. I feel that highlights the 2 of cups that's over at the back there. 2 people coming together. You can see one of the hands, just one hand reaching out to the other party there. It's not like they're close to each other. They're not quite offering the cup to each other yet, but one of the hands is being put out to the other party to join them together, but they're still quite distant. So it is at early stages, and I feel that's where the candle is coming in. With it being cleansed in eucalyptus, that's about opening new avenues, freshening the energy, and taking something forward on good terms. But where that tourmaline has been taken out, I feel that's a death card that's gone through. That is an ending that was necessary to take place. Heavy stuff that needed to be left behind. It couldn't move forward. It couldn't be taken forward with you. And both of you, in some ways, I feel, are mirroring each other. You're just not aware of it. Or one of you isn't aware of it, but the other one is. I'm hearing psychic. So it may be that you are highly intuitive, or you're getting readings and you feel you're gaining insight on the other person, or you feel confident within yourself. You've got that inner knowing. Okay, so I'll just zoom you back out here. Just before, oh my goodness, I'm trying to shuffle the cards for you and they're bouncing already. Just before we go any further, guys, if you could like, share and subscribe, that would be amazing. You know the drill, it just helps build the channel and it helps me to keep bringing the readings to you. So, why is everything unfolding at the moment then, please, Spirit? Why is everything happening between Gemini and their party? Well, it's because of the moon card. There's that psychic energy. Maybe that there's been withdrawal, some reflection going on. What's going through their thoughts towards Gemini at the moment? Well, we've got this 3 of cups. More Cancerian energy, lots of water within this reading, lots of emotion up to now. What's going on within your party's every day-to-day life at the moment that apparently Gemini isn't aware of? There's something they're trying to prevent you finding out about. Queen of Pentacles. There was a blockage when I was trying to get that message through to you. So there's something that is going on within their life, and this may be where the moon card is coming in, that they're trying to prevent you finding out at the moment, or that's hidden. It might not be anything that'll hugely impact you. It might just be something they want to keep to themselves. I feel I know where I'm going with it within my mind. I just can't verbalise it. So I'm wondering if that's their energy. What fears... I didn't even get a chance to say that there. I was going to say, what fears do they feel towards you moving forward? Well, it's the Knight of Swords. That's your energy. So that's whether they're with you or not. They fear that Knight of Swords energy. Over the next 6 weeks or in the near future, what does Spirit feel you will experience with this party? 7 of Cups, more Pisces energy. Put that over here actually. And guidance from Spirit, what would they like you to take from the reading? The Hierophant in reverse. Well, this is interesting. Real strong Aries, Pisces coming into this reading. That's what Spirit's telling me. It's as if I've got a backlog of messages coming through. It's like a domino effect, and now the first domino has been pushed and they're just all gonna I'm hearing trundle. I don't know how I'm getting that. What can you give me please, Spirit, on this 10 of Cups that's up at the back with the 2 of Cups? What can you give me on this 10 of Cups of where Gemini is at as of this moment, please, Spirit? Wow. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I feel it's taking you time to get to this 10 of Cups energy. It's as if there's delay now that I'm in your energy. Between the messages coming through, I don't feel a domino effect is your energy. I feel it's your parties. And that's their Knight of Swords energy that's in reverse. It's over there because the energy has gone calmer. It's shift. What else can you give me please, Spirit, on the... Didn't even get a chance to say anything. Maybe that you've been working on a project, or you've been taking your time. There's cloudiness here. I know what that would be if the 10 of Cups, Temperance and the King of Wands, if that was to come out and I was to just read them as the cards. But I'm getting a head in the clouds feeling. I'm getting this 7 of Cups. Because there's so much that needs to be considered. What else can you give me on this 2 of Cups, please, Spirit? What can you give me on this 2 of Cups of where Gemini's energy is at this moment? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Leo, Virgo energy. And it's telling me to leave it there now with the cards. And at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Again, but you've got it in the reverse that's there. That Temperance can be about duality, bringing 2 people together. But I'm getting a losing the will to live type feeling. Someone is really scrambling around here, looking for the holding on. I feel it's a union, maybe yourself, that you're in a relationship with someone. Or you're working on something and you're holding on to it by the grit of your teeth, but you're being distracted by something outside of that. Or you're trying to continually motivate yourself towards this King of Wands energy, whether it be a person or a project. But I feel there's 2 of you in it. So it may be that you're going for counselling with one of your family members, I'm hearing, or your... Strange I would say family members, because you see them as a family member. So I'm wondering if you're at distance from each other sexually, intimately. If it is actually your partner who you're married to or in a long-term connection with, but you're not feeling the vibes at the moment, and that's why that Knight of Wands is in reverse. I feel there's one of you, and it's you, Gemini, that's trying to create this positive change to continually motivate something, but the other party isn't willing to step outside of the box. Others of you, I feel you've recognised what your happy ever after is, and it's going to take time for you and somebody else to come together. It's at friendship level, but there's a lot of things that need to be thought out because of what's involved in the process, and that's where the Temperance energy is coming in. And you really do feel passionately towards this King of Wands energy. Again, more Leo, Virgo energy, Cancer, Leo energy. But you can't budge at the moment. I'm hearing COVID, restrictions, and you're trying to keep the blinkers on. You're trying to keep moving forward. You don't want to be distracted. Strong fire coming into the reading. Strong Leo. Okay, so what can you give me, please, Spirit, of why everything... Oh, didn't even... Wow, look. Knight of Swords, but in the upright. I was going to say why everything's unfolding between yourself and your party. Well, I think there's a secret here. There's something that's gone on behind the scenes, and there's been an act of impulsivity. What's the impulsivity? Strength in reverse, more Leo. I feel one of you has said something, may have been too early. It's not all going to be third party, but it will apply to some of you. There's an element of mystery here, not knowing how somebody feels. It may be this Leo energy. I feel like I'm in a vibe, an energy of pondering, wondering, but not knowing how to approach something. And this moon energy is just sitting back, reflecting, wondering how you're going to apply this Knight of Swords energy. But there's lack of confidence with it at the moment, or lack of confidence that the two of you will come together. What I'm finding fascinating though, and Spirit's drawing me to it, is on the card, just using a 1 there, that's up at the back, that's Temperance card. You'll see the lady, and then at the bottom there's the head. And also on this Strength card, I'll just zoom you back out. There's the lady there and the head. Why the head's there, please, Spirit? Sounds a bit odd, but I just need to... Why the head's there? Why the head's being held? Why the head's being held? Why the head's there, please, Spirit? Because the Queen of Swords and 5 of Wands. Someone doesn't want to go there. There's somebody that is disconnecting themselves from whatever it is that they're having to work with. And they don't want to get involved with this inner conflict. They don't want to have to deal with whatever this 5 of Wands energy is. And they're retracting themselves away from it. They're holding themselves back. They're not in the right place to be dealing with whatever this drama is at the moment, because they don't feel confident in it. They don't feel hopeful. I don't think this Leo, if it is a Leo, feels hopeful that something will come together. And it's as if the preparation, I'm getting preparation with that Temperance energy that's up at the back, of they know what they want or the direction that they want to go in, but it's just not quite the right moment. And this, I feel, may be something they've presented to you. And that may be why you're both at arm's length. Okay, what can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Three of Cups that's in reverse? What's going through Gemini's party's thoughts at the moment? What's going through their thoughts towards Gemini? Well, there's lack of joy here, lack of hope. Maybe that a celebration isn't coming together. Maybe that you just aren't getting on. You're not even socialising with each other. You're just completely withdrawn, because let's not forget that moon card's there. But there seems to be lack of fun here. And there's another Five of Pentacles. There's a not wanting to come together and an avoidance, because if you come together, there may just be a spark of there's an avoiding of starting something here. Whatever this project is, there's a project or something that you want to do, or maybe return to therapy. And this is quite specific, this following bit, so it's not going to fit for all of you. I feel you may be going backwards, or you feel you're going backwards from the therapy. There's a needing to touch it up a little bit, and your party doesn't want to. They feel they're failing, but they're not. It's simply a touch up. Knave of Pentacles. Now that's not going to apply for all of you. For others of you, there's a celebration or something here. Wedding, christening, baby. However that applies, may even be going on holiday. Or there's a prevention from you trying to be social. They don't want you to start socialising, because there's lack of confidence within them. They want to keep you to themselves, because by starting something, what's this Knave of Pentacles, please, Spirit? I'm hearing they'll hear you'll be influenced by other people. They don't want you to be influenced, and this is the fear. They're trying to stop you from starting something, but it's the way that they do it. They have this lack mindset, this negative mindset. I think you're recognising this now, and this is where the tourmaline was coming in at the beginning of removing that. You're removing that energy, and there's a Justice. And the Ten of Pentacles. But your party's fearing the change. Maybe somebody that's got Virgo, Libra in the chart. Maybe a Virgo or a Libra. For others of you, your party is concerned that something else is taking your eye. And now that you're going to be around other people, and you will start to evolve. I'm seeing the Empress card, clairvoyantly. You're then going to start getting your abundance, your wish fulfillment. And this is where the friendships are coming in, and that pink candle. The eucalyptus, opening up new avenues. But they're in that Five there. They're in that lack mentality. They feel they haven't got anything to give you of substance. And what you are asking for, they just can't give you. What's going on within their day-to-day? What's going on within Gemini's party's day-to-day that apparently we're not aware of, please, Spirit? Well, we've got this Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, and Four of Swords in reverse. I feel that's exhaustion. They know everything they need to know, but they're exhausted because they just want something to go away. And it's not going away. It's to do with family, business, the big picture, everything. They're trying to look at the big picture. And while they know it's the right thing to do, and they thought about it a lot, they just don't want to go there. Libra again in this reading. And the next card out is the Hierophant. Some of you may be getting downloads through, I feel, spiritually. I know this is what's going on within their day-to-day. But they're exhausted because you're going down a different route. You may be questioning where things are at. And how it's going to move forward. There's a teacher here somewhere. There's a teacher involved in here somewhere. Someone who gives some type of guidance. You know, that may even be the counsellor. They can be going for their own counselling. And that's why they're exhausted. Because of what they're dealing with at the moment. They're letting go of that upset. And the next card to come out of the deck is that Queen of Pentacles again. Because they're trying to deal with that issue. That Queen of Pentacles energy is the bigger issue. I feel what they've got at the moment, they're happy with. But because they're being challenged by something, they're trying to let go of this upset. Maybe confided in somebody else who is more experienced. Somebody who's guiding them. Somebody who's supporting them. And they're supporting them through whatever this issue is, which is the Queen of Pentacles. What's the issue with the Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What's going on within Gemini's party's environment with this Queen of Pentacles energy? What's this Queen of Pentacles energy? The Eight of Wands. I feel there's somebody within their environment who's trying to get them to nudge forward. Stop hiding, nudge forward, and you need to do the right thing. They're getting pressure from somewhere. It might be to get married. And this may be where the conflict is coming in. Because if this Queen of Pentacles is getting involved now, what will she be like if they move forward? What's this Eight of Wands, please, Spirit? What's this Eight of Wands? Why is this Eight of Wands here for moving something forward? What's this Eight of Wands? Somebody wants to keep their independence. They can't offer something at the moment. They can't offer something to do with a new beginning. And they know they can't, so they're trying to dodge it like bullets. And I feel it's got to do with you. If it's to get married, it might be to do with plans. They can't offer these plans at the moment because they're just keeping it about them. There's something bigger than yourself, what I feel. How can I say this? It might be a business. It might be something that generates revenue, or they haven't got the mind space to be able to deal with these plans or whatever it is that you want to implement at the moment. And they're trying to avoid, and they know they're being selfish, but they don't want the responsibility. Because the next card that comes out is the Six of Swords that's in reverse. They're putting the brakes on there. They're putting the brakes on at this new beginning. Bloody hell. The other approach is there's a family that's set up here, well established. Somebody said they're going to move forward and they've not moved on. They can't move on because they've got somebody that's heavily dependent on them. Something's come into their life here that has popped up out of nowhere and it's stopped them again from moving forward. I feel it's got to do with money. Somebody's wanted to get involved with I feel you here outside of your household. And they've wanted to come and present you with something. Present themselves in a better light. Or it's this friend who wants to air their feelings. But they've given themselves a goal. You may even have confided in each other in the past of how you have felt. Remember, we have got that Two of Cups that's up at the top, where one of the parties is reaching out to the other one, and you have gone distant from each other. And they've been wanting to come to you and present you with something. Like now they're at a better place. They've dealt with the Death card. They've gone through this transformation. They've got the life in order, and something else has swooped in. And it's this Fool energy. And it's stopped them from moving forward again. Okay, so what are their fears moving forward? This is whether they're with you or not, this Knight of Swords energy. So this is their fears, their anxieties, what they're feeling towards you, and what they'll feel towards you moving forward, whether they're with you or not. Okay, so what have we got on this Knight of Swords energy, please? My goodness. Did you hear those then? We have the Magician and the Eight of Swords. I've got to stretch over here, so just give me a moment. Spirit's taking me back to the beginning. If it is that some of you are into spell work, Spirit's twisted me round here. I feel like I'm being twisted around like a coil spring, and if you're to follow this guidance, it'll unravel the spring. I know this is their fears moving forward, what their fears are towards you moving forward, but if you're into spell work, you're resisting doing that spell, or you keep putting it off, but it's keeping you restricted. But it'll allow you to reflect and see where the boundaries are if you get it done. And I feel this is where it's coming in about me highlighting the citrine, getting rid of the tourmaline, the myrrh incense, the eucalyptus on the side of the incense candle. However it is that you do spell work, if that's your way. And there's a needing to cleanse, see the flame go wild there. There's a needing to cleanse the selenite that you may use. There's a new beginning for you here now, but you're resisting it. I'm hearing shed the black. You need to shed the black. Sway away from the black and bring the colour in. Look towards spring. Right, now they're flipping me back. So what are Gemini's party's fears moving forward? They're telling me to take some more cards. Six of Cups. They're not going to be able to move on from the past. And the Ten of Pentacles. Alternatively, the fears are they're not going to be able to act on anything with this soulmate, which may be you, because they've got to concentrate on this business, this Ten of Pentacles. That's what they've got to keep moving forward. That's the challenge. That's the difficult energy. That's what they need to stay in control of, because that's their main goal. There's something they're needing to support you with here, and they don't want to do it. They want to keep you at as much arm's length as possible. And I feel for some of you, it's the party that you're with. Some of you, you're reaching out to your party in that Two of Cups energy that's up there. You're suggesting something, and they're just holding back. And you're beginning to realise now the long term, and this is where the head's being chopped off. That's the death and transformation that's going through. It's not literally death, but it's a shift in perspective. And I feel you're coming out of that now. But if you're into spell work, Spirit is really pressing here for you to, and they've just gone on to say, or even cord cutting. If you was to do cord cutting meditation, it'll really help you there to see where you've been trapped, to get rid of those ropes or ties that are around her, to see where those restrictions are. That is your energy. This is massive here. This is ruled by Jupiter. It's a key point within the reading for you. There's real emphasis that needs to be for me to highlight here. I'm getting mega downloads through, that's why I'm starting to stammer. Okay, so over the next 6 weeks or in the near future, what will you experience with your party? Well, I think you're going to be weighing everything up. Yeah, it's head in the clouds, crikey, head in the clouds, but I feel this is you keeping it private and trying to keep yourself balanced with everything else that's going on around you. But there's something that just can't be discussed here. What is it that can't be discussed, please, Spirit? There it is, that Knight of Wands. Moving something forward, taking it to the next level. It just can't be discussed. That's what I'm getting. The reason I'm getting that is because of that there. It's like it's an idea. It's as if it's the theme within the relationship, within the day-to-day, but it just can't be revealed. It can't. But I'm hearing it's not your problem anymore. It's theirs. You've aired it enough. Now it's about keeping you balanced, moving from that Eight of Swords, of the restriction, and allowing yourself to move forward. But this King of Cups, I feel that's you balancing yourself out. The King of Cups, yeah, he's a bit hard to crack type thing. His emotions are in there, but he's got that glow around his head, and I feel that's this cloud. It's the awareness. That's the awareness coming through. It's as if that's the eucalyptus. I'm not saying you have to go out and get eucalyptus, but it's like a metaphor. It's being drawn in. You're drawing it in. It's as if you've been manifesting it without realising. And that's where the change takes place. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this change with the Knight of Wands? With this change on the Knight of Wands, what else can you give me with this Knight of Wands energy? What's this change? That you see something from a different perspective, and that you're now going to hold back. I feel you're recognising the challenge at the moment, and it's not just a challenge for them. You've started to prioritise yourself because they're prioritising themselves, your party, and you just don't want the drama. You want that peace, and you're getting the downloads through. Or you're feeling a change. You really are. And you're thinking, right, I'm prioritising myself now and the things that are really important to me. Doesn't mean to say if you're with somebody or this individual or whoever it is that you're involved with, if you are, that they mean any less. It just means that you're caring for yourself a little bit more. You're acknowledging a little bit more where your restrictions have been. And this is the place you're going to get to. Externally, it may not look like there's been much growth, and there may not have been, but internally, the shift is massive. But there's a wanting to avoid and hold back because of inner conflict. I feel you feel motivated towards other things, and you just don't want that lack, because there's that Five of Pentacles again, and you already had it up at the top. It's as if you're scrambling away from that. You don't want to know now. And this is where the Judgment comes in. You go through spiritual awakening, or it's triggered. There's a massive shift here. There's so much transition going on. Spirit is showing me the Two of Swords at the moment. You're feeling like making decisions because you want change, but it's because your energy is scattered and you're trying to find a road to go down. But you need to be in this scattered energy. This is the awakening. Don't change anything at the moment. Let the energy settle around you. Don't you try and settle it. Just go with the most sensible options. Take each decision or each day as it goes. But reinvest the energy back into yourselves. Just keep being kind to yourselves and others and doing what you feel the right thing is to do. Move forward and things will just click. I'm being shown that Rubik's Cube. Things will just click. It'll click into place. It will. So what does Spirit want you to take from this reading? What do they want you to take from this reading? Well, you need to step out of the box a little bit. You're being a bit too rigid. What can you give me, please? There we go. And I think now that whatever the reading is made clear, that's the route you go down. Wait for everything to settle, and your next card out, you've got it again. And withdraw. Reflect. And do your spell work if that's what you're into. If it's not, you can just write down what you want to do moving forward. Look at positive manifestations and lunar cycles, something like that. But there's a needing to step out of the box here. And I feel stepping out of the box is stopping to try and control the situation, working out what road to go down, and just stand still with where you're at and let things settle around you. Because while you're going through an awakening, or that's what's being triggered, and I feel heavily some of you are in that because I'm being shown the Death card, and the spirit and spirit in the universe is trying to move you on. You're trying to make decisions based on so much uncertainty or so much unlevel ground, and it's utter bonkers for you at the moment. This has been really something. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and look forward to catching up with you round about, I think I said about the 18th. But yeah, massive hugs. Bye.